There we go. Back into it. My name is Ron McClay, and I'll be your host today. So we'll be joined by Future Skills Academy Head of Health, Marie Laycock, who will talk you through our New Zealand Certificate in Health and Wellbeing offerings. Sales and Marketing Manager Kavi Suyudayol will also be on hand to answer any questions you might have around the enrolment process. So please feel free to type any questions you have for Marie or Kavi in the chat box at any time throughout the webinar, and we'll endeavour to answer those for you at the end of the webinar. Before we get into things, I'll give you a quick overview of what we'll be covering in today's session. Then I'll take you through an introduction to Future Skills Academy. So Marie, she'll be talking to you all about our health programs, including what the aim of the program is, different types of delivery, content of the program, types of work experience as part of the program, and what further programs can lead on from this. After that, we'll talk about the application and enrolment process, which Kavi will be looking at doing, and address any barriers to enrolment you may face, and give some options around paying fees. So, who or what is Future Skills Academy? Well, they've been operating since 2001. They're a leading Category 1 training provider with campuses in Manukau and Rural Oak. They also have an international campus in partnership with Otago Polytechnic and Auckland CBD, with programs ranging from diplomas to masters. Our Future Skill programs offerings include health, IT, construction, and early childhood. So, welcome Marie, thanks for joining myself and viewers today. I'm really looking forward to hearing all about the health programs that Future School has to offer. Over to you, Marie, all yours.
Thanks, Rob. Kia ora koutou, everyone. I'm the academic or the head of department for the health studies at Future Skills. And we've got a number of programs that we offer here for health, but from levels 2 to level 4. Mainly in health and disability, but we also do have a mental health program at level 4. But this one we are talking about is the level 2 program, which is our entry level program into health. So the aim of this entry level program is to provide the health and wellbeing sector with qualified staff who have skills and knowledge and can provide safe and culturally appropriate personal cares and support to people. This is a good program for people who are new to the industry, for people who have been caring for others in their family who have been unwell or maybe disabled, or are looking to care for elderly parents going forward. So it has a lot of, you can use it for a lot of different things. The different types of delivery we have for this are part-time, which is our main offering at the moment. So this means that you would study face-to-face with us, or maybe a blended online with us for 2 days per week. This currently is different at each campus. So there's on the Manukau campus, those days are a Tuesday and Wednesday, and on our Royal Oak campus, they are a Wednesday and Thursday. We also have other offerings of in employment. So if you're actually in work at the moment, you may be able to study with us as well. These would be evenings, and there would be some face-to-face content. We'd talk to you face-to-face, but also some online as well. So the other one we have is a full-time course. So that would be in class 4 days per week, Monday to Thursday. With the different types of delivery, we always use the same content. It's just the hours really that change. So full-time, you're here from 9 till 3, so basically school hours. Part-time, you're also here from 9 to 3 during 2 days. And in employment is all evenings. So you can zoom in anywhere from the country to come into our in-employment options. The content of the program, we've got 3 courses, and they run across 15 weeks for a full-time course, up to 22 weeks for a part-time course. The the qualification is an NZQA qualification, as Rob said. And the content looks at an introduction to health and wellbeing, looks at things like the legislation around health and wellbeing that you need to know, and know the boundaries of your own role. So what you can and can't do when you're a healthcare support worker. And it also looks at, the final course looks at when you're actually out working and what sort of things you need to do. So as part of our program, we have 2 courses which are in class, where you learn all about what it is to be a caregiver and to know what to expect when you go into a placement. And then the 3rd course is online and also in the workplace. So we support you in a health and wellbeing workplace to work alongside the staff there and learn what they do, and practice the skills that you have learned over the other 2 courses. So with this work experience, we have a lecturer to help you with that. And we also have a visiting lecturer who comes and makes sure you're okay while you're out in the placement. And these placements are really great because a lot of our students get employment from them. You just need to turn up, treat it as you would a workplace, be professional, be polite, help out where you can. And a lot of the providers treat it as a trial of employment. So if you do really good job, then they are more likely to employ you. If employment is not quite what you're wanting at this level, we have other courses, as I've said before, that you can go into. So these are our level 3 health assistance course, which we're looking to start offering mid-year again, and a level 4 advanced care and support course for senior and experienced caregivers or care workers, and our mental health one, which you can also transition into from the course 2, provided that you've met all the rest of the entry criteria. So we, as a provider, we offer very small classrooms with very supportive lecturers and support staff as well with our student success team. So you are fully supported all the way through. You won't get lost in a class or not have your questions answered. There's always someone you can talk to, someone who will support you with any of your needs. So we provide more of a personal touch to people rather than a big institution such as MIT. So yeah, I think that's about it for our health programs. Over to you, Rob.
Yeah, great, Marie. Thank you so much for that. I did learn a little bit extra today, so thank you for giving us all that information. So I'm now going to pass you over to Kavi, who is the sales and marketing manager for Future Skills, and he'll talk to you about a few areas of enrolling in the application process. So if there's if there are any barriers to enroll, if you've got questions around the enrollment process, any sort of questions around fees or entry requirements, Kavi will no doubt talk to you about all that interesting stuff. So over to you, Kavi.
Sure, fantastic. I'll start off, thank you, Rob. I'll just start off by just summarizing some of the reasons to study this program and why it's just an amazing career path to go down. Number one, it's really a rewarding career path, being able to contribute to the healthcare industry in New Zealand, being able to help others, friends, whānau, and others that you would be supporting. So there's a lot of meaning in what you're doing, being a caregiver or support worker. There's convenient delivery options, so you are able to still juggle your current life commitments. So if you're currently doing a part-time job or have some commitments other than being able to commit to full-time study, we do have convenient delivery options. So currently our on-campus programs delivered at Manukau and Royal Oak, and you can qualify in as little as 22 weeks on this program. There's also something called a pay equity fact sheet that's linked to minimum rates required to be paid out by employers for those that are studying the qualification. So on completion of the qualification, you'd earn a minimum of $23 per hour. And yeah, this gives you the qualification and the pay rate to enter the industry. And from there, it's only going to go up. In comparison, if you're looking to get up to the $23 mark based on experience solely, you would need to be working for between 2 and 4 years to get the equivalent of a level 2 qualification. So it's a little short track and a little shortcut towards getting a higher pay rate. It also provides pathway to further study. So once you've completed the level 2, you're able to pathway on to the level 3 and thereafter the level 4. And at each of these levels, if you're studying these qualifications and completing them, your pay rate goes up accordingly. As I said, there's a high demand for jobs. So if you go on to Seek or Kiwi Health Jobs and so forth, you'd find that New Zealand is always looking for caregivers and support workers. So there's jobs are plenty out there. But the best part about all of this is that for New Zealand citizens and resident visa holders or permanent residents is that the program is entirely free. Okay, so it's covered and paid for by the government. It's a free program and gives you a New Zealand qualification in Health and Wellbeing Level 2. So yeah, if that all sounds great to you, the next step is to get in touch with us. Okay, you can do that via phone, email, or the web. But the best place would be probably to fill out an application form. It's at futureskills.co.nz/applications, or you can just go futureskills.co.nz and look for the Apply Now button on our website. We are currently enrolling for our Manukau and Royal Oak campuses. We've got an intake that's just started. And if you're unable to join our current intakes, there would be another intake coming up in about 8 weeks. So yeah, all you need to do is fill out that application. That's step number 1. Step number 2, a student advisor will get in touch with you to confirm your enrollment and give you details of the program. You're then sent out an offer of place with all the terms and conditions of your study, but the student advisor will take good care of you. It would normally be either Jean or Leanne or Hasharia that would get in touch with you to give you more information and help you get over the line in terms of your enrollment. So what do you need? All you need is a copy of your New Zealand passport or your overseas passport and your residency. So you need to show eligibility in terms of a domestic student. As you would be working with people, a health industry requirement is that you have a clear criminal record. So we will be doing a police check at part of your application stage. So it is eligible only for those that have a clear criminal record. It's not up to us, unfortunately. That's an industry requirement to work in healthcare. And you would need to have a basic level of literacy. Okay, so if English is not your first language, we do a little test up front to ascertain your understanding level and whether this program is suitable for you. And if not, we can equip you through one of our other programs to get you there. Okay, so the most important thing here is to get in touch. Once you get in touch with us, we will be able to assist you and hold your hand through this journey and hopefully welcome you onto our campuses as a Future Skills student.
Thanks, Kavi. Very informative. There is a question that Karuna has asked. Will this be provided for people on work visas? So what's your answer to that one there?
Yeah, not yet, unfortunately. So it would be for New Zealand resident visa holders only. And as soon as that happens, yep, we are able to do that. The reason behind it is that there are other stipulations to work visas. There are requirements of working within industry and so forth. So we're not in that space just yet. But yeah, once your residency comes through, please feel free. I know a lot of people are waiting on the 2021 residency visa to go through. So work visa holders, unfortunately, that would be treated as an international student and comes with some rules around it. So not at this stage, Rob, but yeah, we will be looking into delivery to non-resident holders in the future.
Great. So hopefully that answered your question, Karuna. Sophia's got a question as well. Do you have a campus in CBD or North Shore?
Okay, so we've just recently acquired a space in Takapuna for our ECE programs. So we've not yet launched healthcare programs in the North Shore, but your feedback is very important and that gives us some ideas. So in the future, yes, Auckland CBD, unfortunately not. For those actually joining from further afield beyond the radius of our Manukau Royal campus, we do have the option to do an online program. Now, this is a question that I assume will come up, and it's one that we get quite often, is can I do the program online? It's a very practical program. And we do have an online delivery, but there is an attachment to a workplace requirement. So if you'd like to do the online version of the program, you need to be working within the industry. So if you join as an entry-level caregiver, or you join an organization that provides employment as a caregiver, once you've been employed and settled in, these jobs are available for trainee caregivers. Once you've joined for 2 to 3 months, please get in touch with us, and then we'll be able to offer you what's called the in-employment delivery or in-work delivery that can be delivered online and can be delivered to anyone around the country.
Great, that's a fantastic answer. Thanks, Kavi. So it looks like we've come to the end of Q&A. If you've got any more questions, feel free to reach out to one of our course advisors through email. We will be sending out this recording to whoever's attended and whoever's registered. So feel free to go back and watch the video again. If you know of anyone who's interested in health and wellbeing courses and programs, please share the video that we'll send out shortly. So once again, thank you, Marie, for sharing your knowledge with us, and Kavi, thank you so much for that as well. If you've got anything else that you want to finish off with, Marie or Kavi, let's do it now. Otherwise, we can wrap it up and probably see you on the next one.
Yeah, if I may, just on the last note, Rob, thank you for that. And thank you for putting this together. We're here to help you. So if you have any questions in mind, we're waiting to hear from you. Much of the time we do get inquiries and we're unable to reach our students and inquiries at a convenient time for them. So if you have any questions around our delivery programs, or maybe there's another program that's more suitable for you, please talk to us. Once you talk to us, we'll be able to find those solutions for you. We're looking forward to working together with you guys. And yeah, we want to welcome you into our funnel. Future Skills, as Marie stated, is a small organization where we pride ourselves in individual attention. So we do try and get back to each individual student with your scenario, and whatever we can do from our side, we'll try and do. So yeah, you can be supported and trusted, and you guided through your learning journey with Future Skills, which is where we're a bit different from some of the other providers.
Great. Thanks, Kavi. Thank you so much for your time. So thank you everyone for turning up today and watching. And for those who are going to be watching this, once again, please do contact us if you have any further questions. But thank you so much. And everyone, have a great day. Thanks, Marie. Thanks, Kavi. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
How many are your staff? Tim, Maria,